Hey, what is up, guys? In this video, I am going to give you one tip, but a very actionable tip that will help you go from zero to hero. Basically, I will help you get your first $1,000 using one simple method, especially if you're a beginner. This is for beginners. This is what I did when I was in your shoes. And this is the one reason why I was able to get to my first $1,000. And then from there, I just scaled. Okay. So without further ado, let's start. So you right now, you're a beginner. And what it means is you have to learn from other people. And what happens usually is that you follow a creator and you see a video, right? And they're talking about this concept. And you're like, well, this is cool. But this concept will open up another concept. And then you have to look into that other concept as well before you get started. And then it opens up another concept. So it's an open loop. And chances are that right now, the problem that you have is not the knowledge, but it's more the action part. Okay. Now, you've been given a lot of advice in the past, which is the imperfect action, which is true. I'm doing this simply because it is very true, but nobody actually gives you a framework or like actionable steps to actually do this. Okay. And this is what I want to give you. So this is my story. My story is I was studying as well, and I had to learn stuff. I didn't know this stuff. And I was following a bunch of people. And then I ended up in the cycle where I was getting a lot of information, a lot of input, but there was no output coming out. And they all told me, hey, go take imperfect action and it's going to work out. But what does that even mean? Okay. So in this video, I'm going to give you like a practical framework that you can apply. So for this, I want you to understand there's a basic principle that you want to understand. Is this. When you're learning something, there are 3 different levels, I will say. So there's level 0, where you don't know anything, okay? And then, so at this level there, it will be completely reckless for you to go out and do something, right? We all have this friend. We're going there. He runs out. And you're like, dude, you don't even know where we're going. And they're like, oh yeah, where are we going? Okay. So you don't want to be that person. You want to have enough information so that you can go out. Okay. Now, once you acquire the information, there is a point where you have enough information to actually go out and start doing stuff. Okay. And so that's point number 2. Now, beyond this point, any more information will actually be detrimental to you because it will bring more confusion. And this is where a lot of you guys are, okay? Bear with me. I'm going to explain what I did. There's a very easy way to fix it if you're suffering from this, okay? So let me give you the kind of like the analogy. The analogy is this, is let's imagine we're going from New York to like Los Angeles. And please forgive my geography. I'm not American. I don't know the cities, but you don't want to be the one who says, yeah, let's get in a car and let's drive. Okay. You like, where are you going? All right. You don't want to be that person. Now, what you want is to know that you're going to go from New York, then you're going to go to like Chicago, then you're going to go to like Houston, and then Denver, and then finally LA. Okay. Please, if you're American, my geography is not the best. Hopefully they're on the line, right? But that's all you need to know, okay? That's all you actually need to know. You do not need to know that, oh, well, at this intersection, I will turn left and I will turn right and stuff like that. No, you have the basic milestones. And this is when you need to start. And again, guys, I'm going to give you the practical framework. Once I started doing this, guys, this is where my results shut off. And I do this to this day, okay? Now, imagine now in this scenario, you are the person who's like, oh, well, but when we go from New York to Chicago, what tiny little road are we gonna take? Is there a hot dog stand? And there, do we turn right or left? There is a bridge. The red light, how long is it and stuff? You know what I mean? You don't need to know that stuff because guess what? You're never going to leave. So the imperfect action that people tell you about and that I tell you about is this. Imperfect action is you're going from point A to point B, so you know where you're going and you know the basic milestones. Okay, it could be that there was a more like practical way or a faster way to get there, but still you are moving. Okay, so what does that mean in practice? I'm going to give you the thing that changed everything for me, and the reason why I can execute, and I'm not kidding, like 100 times more than some people I know, like 100 times. It's a fact. It's stupid. So here's what I do is the mistake that I made and that you're probably making is that you're following a creator and then you're building whatever is it that you're trying to building based on them. Okay? I will explain now. It's going to make more sense. You're building based on them, on their knowledge and on stuff. So this is when you get sucked up in that rabbit hole of, hey, wait, oh, what is it about landing pages? Oh, what is it about conversions? What is it? And you want to basically, you just go down the rabbit hole. You need to build it based on you. Okay? And what do I mean by this is I see people who have outsourced the thinking to whoever they're following. Don't do this. You start. So for example, if I want to go from New York to LA, I know the basic milestones and I go. Is that the most optimized itinerary? No, I go based on me, based on what I know. I know enough to start and to build. So basically to start building the travel. Okay? Because at the end of the day, think about it. What does it do for you? It will basically make sure that you get started, you use your own brain, and then you have to do some like planning and troubleshooting. Is it perfect? It's not, right? But that's not the point. So now, once you've done this, and let me give you the analogy with a, let's say you want to build like a, like me, for example, an affiliate business, okay? You build this affiliate business. You start, you build the affiliate business. You have something that's running right now based on you and based on the knowledge that you had, the limited knowledge that you, the right amount of knowledge. Remember those milestones, okay? And then you use the person you're following, so your mentor, you use them to optimize, right? So the difference is here. Do not use them to build. Use them to optimize. And that makes a huge difference because if you use them to optimize, what does that mean? It means that you already have something. So this is what I do right now is every time there's something I want to build, I get enough information, just the basics, and I build it, which means that like if we're in competition, me and you, I will have 100 projects out before you have one, right? And then what I need to do is now you go to that person and where you're looking for, when I say optimize, you're looking for gaps. Okay. So, okay, this is how I built it. What is some angle or something that I didn't consider because I don't know all the intricacies? Oh, I didn't know about that. Let me add it. And it's a lot faster, a lot easier, a lot more effective for you to just add stuff to what you built. So you want to use your mentor as a someone who will help you optimize and not build. Okay. So what this is what I do. I want to start something. I go. It's so that imperfect action that people tell you, they never actually explain how you do it. Is build it based on you, right? Based on you, based on your not your hunch, but yeah, your educated guess based on the information that you've looked for. And remember, there's a point after which too much information is detrimental. Go build it. At least it's there, okay? And there's something that's running. Then I now look at, okay, this guy is the best in the space. Let me compare what I built with what he did. And then you realize, oh, this angle is interesting. Let me just optimize. And your curve, instead of being like flat like this, and then people never start because guess what? Life will happen, okay? You have an idea. So there's a concept that says the longer you have the idea, the more unlikely it is that you're going to actually implement it. because you have this idea and then another idea will come and then another one, and you never actually take action. And the reason why I can execute 100 times more than a lot of the people that I know is when I have the idea, I just go out and I implement it. Now I look at my mentor, the person that I've selected as my mentor, and I optimize. Okay. Now, once I have optimized everything based on them, then I will go and find maybe someone else, right? So don't try to find someone else at the same time, because what's going to happen? Someone's going to tell you, oh, you need a blue landing page, or you need a red landing page, and then it's going to tell you, oh yeah, you need a 3-step funnel. The other one's going to tell you, oh, you need a two-step funnel, and it's going to confuse the hell out of you. Okay, so go optimize, right? You make a choice. You're like, I build this, then I'm going to optimize with creator number one. And then once you feel like, okay, I understand your strategy, let me look at creator number two. What did creator number two add? So some really cool angles that I didn't think of, the creator number one didn't think of, and let me add this. And this is how you actually make progress. And this is what got me my first $1,000, because just like many of you guys, I was in limbo of, oh, let me watch this video. And then, YouTube is very good at recommending videos, and creators are very good at recommending videos as well, because the longer you stay on their videos, the more money they make. So it was like, okay, here's the concept. If you want to know all about Blam, go there. And then you go watch this video. And then at the end of that video, what do? Oh, but by the way, I was talking about this. Go learn about that. And you never do anything. Okay? So if you're a beginner and you hear that word like imperfect action, this is what it does. Okay? Let me rephrase this for you. Imperfect action. What I mean by imperfect action when I tell people is you gather just enough information to get started. The big milestones. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Go build it on your own. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's imperfect. It is going to be imperfect anyway. Whatever your mentor does is imperfect anyway. So nobody's perfect. Go build it. Okay? So build based. So you come up with like four milestones maximum. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Go build it. Okay? Step number 2 is you look at what you built, and then now you compare with your mentor. And then what you're looking for is you're not there to just trash everything you did, okay? You're there to look at gaps. You're there to look at blind spots and angles that, or like tiny optimizations, okay? Then you do this. And then now you can focus on, so when you're watching videos, now you're not trying to get the 100% of the video. You're trying to get one thing out of it, one gold nugget in each video. Oh, let me try and execute this, and do it right away. You watch this video, you're like, wow, this is cool. I didn't think of that. Let me implement this. Okay? Once you've done that with one creator, then look at another creator that is trustworthy. And then what you're looking for now is, what is it that I didn't think of, that creator number one didn't think of, and that this person added? And this is how you get success. Okay? There's no silver bullet. There's no magic bullet that will get you there if you're a beginner. That's how it works. And most beginners, and I say this because I'm a beginner in a lot of things. We tend to do this. Okay? And guys, again, you cannot win the race if you're not in the race, right? Even if let's say there's a foot race, some people are running. Even if you're walking, you're still faster than someone who's not even there, or someone who's stuck at the starting line. You know what I mean? And so later down the road, you will go from walking to like jogging and to sprinting, and you're going to pass those people. Okay? So that is like, in principle, this is how you do it. It's a very, very simple process. Please go ahead and try it for yourself. You're going to see the difference. And it's going to allow you to think for yourself, because unfortunately, where I am right now, I see a lot of people, it's shocking to me, a lot of people who have outsourced thinking to someone else. All they can say is, oh, this person said this, Or like, for example, here where I am, there are a lot of people are big fans of Alex Hormozy, who's like, amazing marketer. But one thing that I see is I'm talking to someone and they told me, oh, Alex said this, as Alex will say, or in Alex's video, he said that, oh, this is what Alex would do. And I'm asking them, what would you do? Right? You know what I mean? So if you stay in the traditional route of having the creator basically build your own stuff and just do what they do, you're going to end up like these people where you do not think for yourself. Here, it forces you to think for yourself. It forces you to grow, forces you to build something that looks like you and that's different from what they did. And guess what? It will turn out to be better. In all cases, for you, it's going to be better because it's optimized for you. And in a lot of cases, you can have more success because of this process of you executing. Okay, so that was my process. And guys, the second I started doing this is when I made my first $1,000, and then from there it became 10,000, and then 100,000 and stuff. And I do this every day. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. If that was valuable, then please leave a comment below the video. And if you like the video and you want to subscribe, please by any means do this. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next video. All right.